Hey everybody, welcome to Bee's Country Corner. And I wanted to come on and do a Christmas centerpiece. Now, this used to be a shelf a long time ago. It was just a regular wooden shelf. I had hung it up in my dining room at one point in time. So what I did was I painted it and I turned it into a like a mantelpiece for my back living room. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Christmas centerpiece. So I'm going to let you see how long this is. It's fairly long. I'm going to try to get it in as much as possible, but I'm running out of table room over here. So I did start off by putting two trees together, actually, because the Dollar Tree trees are awfully skimpy. But on each side, I'm going to put only one tree. So I got that in so far. So I have this one, and I got these little floral thingamabobbies that we're going to just push this right in as far as we can go, and then we're just going to fluff this up. So let me slide this down this way. And the only reason why we're putting one over here is because I thought I bought two white trees and it was two green trees. So we are going to make do. I do got some flowers that I want to put in here, so I'm sure it'll fill it up. And I have like blanket snow that I'm going to fit in here as well. So we won't be able to see all that stuff that's in there. I might even put this on my dining room table. I'm unsure yet, to be honest, because my daughter and I are decorating tomorrow morning. I'm going to get my house all purdied up. All right, so let me fill this out just a little bit. Got to make sure everything's nice and full. Full is better than nakedness. Nakedness. All right. And so I'm going to grab my other one over here. Okay. I got this one. This one's going right here. And I'll slide it over in the middle. And we're going to fill this out as well. Fill it out as much as we can. Something stuck to it, sure, but fill it up as much as we can. Like I said, I thought I bought an extra white tree, but I at least wanted the middle full. As long as we got flowers in there, you're going to probably maybe want to hot glue these to the base. Like this one's getting all weeble wobbly on me. Just throw a little bit of hot glue just so it's straight. It's not all tipped all over the place. Like I said, I'm just filling this out the best I can. But I think with it being next to the full tree, it don't look as bad as if it was just honestly by itself. It's weird how this one don't have a tip to it. I wonder if I cut that off. These were trees I used on a project last year. And I'm repurposing and reusing. Every year, everybody likes to change up their decorations just a little bit. You know I do. All right. I've seen actually a centerpiece almost like this. I don't know if it was Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby, and it was like $95. I'm like, yeah, I can make that. So I'm just putting a little bit of hot glue to the base, guys, just so that way it'll stick on there for me and not weeble wobble everywhere, which I'm still trying. I should give the glue a little bit of time to dry before I mess with it. So that one I want a little bit down. I want to make these to make sure they're even length. And I need to find my wire cutters. I don't want anything uneven. This definitely has to be fluffed. Duffed. There we go. I mean, if I put this on my dining room table, then yeah, you know, it's got to be perfect and all the way around. But if I end up putting this on my mantle, nobody's going to see behind it. So I think it doesn't look as bad with it only being one tree on each side. So I don't think it looks too bad. So yeah, I'm unsure where I want to put this yet. But like I said, if it does go on my table, I want to make sure everything's all fluffied and duffied and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I have that fluffy snow. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting it in and around. Make sure none of my branches are hiding anywhere, especially on the one tree. I don't give you enough as it is. And for some reason, I thought I had an extra white tree, but I'm like, you know what? I will make this work. I will make it work. Most definitely. Now, I was unsure of if I want to do like an elegant centerpiece, or if I have a lot of like the truck. I have like 50 foot of truck ribbon. I do love the snowman. I love snowmen as well. So I was unsure if I wanted to do that. So I'm going to figure it out once I do this. I'm more hinting maybe closer to my snowman or my truck ribbon, just because I do have a lot of red truck decor, which I think would look absolutely cute with this. Just make sure it's nice and full. And I am going to go to the back and cover this up, guys, just because in case I do decide to put this on my dining room table, it's nice and fluffy and snowy back here, or all the way around, actually. I was thinking about maybe adding some lights, but that would have to be afterwards. And I got to make sure I have all three of the same lights. All right, so going down here, yeah, something tagging on my snow. All right, last one we're gonna shove with snow. Plus, it keeps it nice and fluffy. Nice and fluffy. Don't fall on us. All right, a little bit more. I have a whole tote of this that I just used for decoration. All right. And me, I can be a little anal sometimes where I gotta constantly fluff and fix and fluff and fix, fluff and fix. So if it doesn't look right, then I don't know if it's an OCD thing. I don't know, but it drives me crazy. It drives me nuts. All right, guys. So we gotta fix a fluff, a fix, fluff, a fix, and a fix and a fluff. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'm like this with my big tree too. I usually leave my daughter to mess with that because she likes everything perfect on there too. All right, so this is what we have so far. I feel like that's a little lower than this one. So we're just going to cut off a little bit more to the top of this. Like I said, I want to make sure it's the same height. Height. All righty. And then we're just going to cut a little bit off the top of this, not much. I don't want it too high. There we go. Layer cutters. All right, so this is what we have so far. And I'll pull it apart so you guys can see. A nice little Christmas centerpiece. Nice little Christmas centerpiece. Now, this is the ribbon. Let me put this back here in my chair for now. This is the ribbon I was telling you about. I got 50 feet of it. I actually bought this last year at Aldi's for $4.99 actually. That's not bad for 50 foot of ribbon. Not bad at all. And then I have like this little Christmas bag that I got at Aldi's last year too that I would like to maybe put in the front of it. Like once it's done. But I'm unsure on if I want to like crisscross. So let me check it out over here real quick and we'll see. So I know this is like thicker ribbon. So I wish I could fix this table. All right, so we're going to come up here. And it's horrible because you guys can't see. So I'm going to try to twist as I go, guys. Twist as I go. As you can. Ooh. You don't want to twist too much because you need your. I was thinking about maybe drooping it down this way. But I was either thinking. Let me turn this way, guys. This is horrible. I am going to, this week, get this table organized because these people should be here to fix this for me. Supposedly, they're all backed up and busy. I mean, there's some of them they're not taking. There's like a year appointments to even get this done for other things to get done. So it's been brutal. It's been really brutal on people needing things fixed. Because like I said, it's been taking a year. And they still haven't been here. I understand they're busy. But I want my stuff done. That way you guys can see everything. So, as you can see, I did do a little twisty-do. And then I was thinking about doing that. Or, let me move this way. I do not know how hot glue got in the back of that. I'm going to have to fix that. Or, I don't know. Yeah, if I put this down. There we go. This way, guys. As you can see, I twisted it. I have it all. I have it twisted in. And then I was thinking maybe drooping it like that. And then I don't want to cut my ribbon unless I really have to cut my ribbon. I don't like to waste ribbon. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to take it. And then we're going to fluff. Fluff my ribbon. And then like maybe put it over and dovetail it. I'm unsure, but I do know that I want it full. But I also don't want like none of my tree showing either. So let's try a quick bow. Fluff, guys. Fluff. All right. So I'm going to take this. Oops, that fell down. A little makeshift towel. I want to throw some of the red in there just to set it off, which I will be putting the red poinsettias in there. So what I'm going to do is just going to make a really quick, simple bow. And let's see. I need some better scissors because these suck. All right, so take this and make sure it's nice and even. I usually try to put something together real quick. That way when I'm not on here, I'm like, okay, well, no, not this, or no, not that. But it's been a crazy day, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pipe cleaner. And I'm going to just tie this tight real quick. Because we're going to do a little bigger bow. And you got to make sure it's even. So this is what I did so far for my bow. I don't like to waste ribbon by any means. So I'm going to take some more of this, and then I'm going to make an even bigger loop. And I'm just going to measure. That should be about it. And we'll take it here. And then I'm going to take it and pinch it in the middle. And then we're going to put this like that. But before we do that, there we go, untwist it. And then put this back here, just like that. And then we're just going to twist. And then when we're ready to put it on our tree, we got to give it a good fluffing. Nice fluff. I was like, hey, did I do that wrong? Absolutely not. Or you can do it like this, keep them flat. Don't make it any harder than you have to. I'm not a perfect bow person, but that's one thing I've always had problems with was bows. But I've been watching tutorials, and I follow Olivia's Romantic Home on YouTube and Facebook, and she's actually great with bows, actually. All right, so these have just a little bit of the wires popping out and just cutting them off so nobody which is weird. Nobody pokes their finger. At least if I had my glasses on so I could see. Oh, there we go. All right, so here is the bow, the top part of the bow anyways. And like I said, make sure they're going the right way and make sure you have it even and it's not all discombobulated. So let me fluff and fluff. And then you're going to take your tail. So you're going to cut off some tail. Checked all these again this year. And they don't have any truck ribbon that I could see. Because that, for like I said, $4.99 for 50 feet. You cannot go wrong. I need a sip of my coffee. You cannot go wrong. It's cheap. And especially, I mean, with this stuff, you got to get it soon. But I like it when their stuff goes on clearance. That's the best. All right, so you're going to take your tails. And then we're going to stick our tail in the back. And we are going to pipe clean that right on there. Take your pipe cleaner. And then you just twist your tail to the back. And what's good thing about these two is using your pipe cleaners, guys, is if you ever need to take this ribbon apart and reuse it, make it smaller or use it or like a piece of it for something else, you're not worried about destroying it with hot glue. All you got to do is take your pipe cleaner off and reuse your ribbon. All right, so just got to make sure it's going the same way. The key to a good bow is fluffiness. Now, I could go in and maybe add a bigger one to the back, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Or you can add one to the front. You can make this as big and fluffy as you want it, guys. All right, so here is my ends. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take them and I'm just going to cut it shorter, and I'm going to dovetail my ends. I do not waste. No waste. I always find something to use little pieces of ribbon for. All right, so as you can see, I made my little bow. Big bow, little bow, little bow, big bow. Decent sized bow, I'd say. See that? So I was thinking, now let me move this out of the way, guys, so you can see, because it's so hard for me to like get this table put back together whenever these men decide to come fix my basement after that flood. All right, so as you can see, this is how my bow is. And I was thinking, here's my pipe cleaner. Once again, you don't have to destroy your Christmas tree. You can use these for next year. Like I had these ones right here were used as a buffalo check centerpiece that I made last year. And pull them apart. Look at, voila. I'm using again for something different. So always, if you can, or if you do need to use hot glue, use very minimal hot glue so it's not ruining anything. Or like, I mean, I have some ribbons that I've used where I had hot glue, where I have just like a little tiny hot glue in the back. That is no big deal. No big deal at all. Because nobody's going to see it when you re-hot glue it. But you can only do it so long. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaner. And I'm going to tie this nice and tight to the back. Depending on where I decide to put this, I would cut this in the back if it's going in my centerpiece for my table, or if it's going, I'll make sure it's nice and fluffy. All right, so you can either do it this way. So I'm unsure, and I mean, I would do a littler bow here and a littler bow. Goodness gracious, there. My poor table. Wanted to cut this. I don't know where my other. I just had my wire cutters, guys. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. I'd lose my mind if it wasn't attached. Like I said, I think I'm just going to do my table this week, and then they can just maybe work around me. How about that? Because I just had my wire cutters. Oh, here they are. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my wire cutters. I'm just going to snip my red poinsettias off. Brand new. There we go. Things, and it feels like it just doesn't work. All right, so like I said, I wanted to add some red into this. I even think, honestly, with maybe just some lights, it looks pretty just white with some lights. Something simple, and you can shove in like little Santa Clauses, or the possibilities are endless, guys, and it depends on how I want to decorate. Like, I get anal sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, and it's frustrating because I feel like everything has to look perfect when I decorate. And I don't know. It's crazy. All right, so let me shove some of these in just to give you guys an idea. I mean, once I get this completely finished, I will definitely, when I go and do my next video tomorrow evening, actually, I might want to cut these down just a little bit more. I will show you the finished project, the product. Like I said, I like to get on and figure out what I want to do before I get on it, because I do like to change my mind from time to time. And I don't think you guys want to sit here for an hour or two, doing 100 different ways of a centerpiece. I am just showing you a way that I would possibly keep it. I do have some really cute mini red trucks I can throw on. Maybe even put the one that I have right here. Just keep it like the truck theme. This whole thing, the truck theme. But I wouldn't, if I do put up on my mantle, I really might put some lights on it. And I do have, maybe I could just do like the red bows here on top, so it's not so much truck ribbon. We'll see how that goes. Now, like I said, the possibilities are endless, guys. I'm just trying to show you that you can pretty much take anything that you have. I mean, if you have any old shelves, paint it. You can make it into a beautiful centerpiece. Like I said, this was a wooden shelf that I just turned into a centerpiece. I also have one, thought I had it over here, that doesn't have the bottom to it. And I also painted that, but I was unsure of see, I think that looks actually cute. And maybe, you know what, if I know I do have the thinner truck ribbon. And I was thinking maybe running the truck ribbon through, like give it nice and fluffy, bubbly. Let's fix this ribbon, guys. And then I would need another another poinsettia there and see. Oh, I need to put on each side actually. But I'm not shoving it in the thing right now. I actually like it. I think it actually looks pretty. I'm going to put one over here. This one's kind of dead. We have a dead plastic flower. Wow, there we go. I'm going to have to get some hairspray and bring some hairspray down. And if you guys spray these, they will stay. So here we go. Another poinsettia. I think that looks actually really cute, guys. I think that looks really pretty. And I was thinking if I can get that red truck ribbon, I can run it through in here. But I definitely want to get bring some of my hairspray down tomorrow and spray these flowers that miraculously look like they died. I'm not watering them. I think it's funny, but I actually think that looks really cute. Let me bring it up a little bit so you guys can see. In all actuality, I got some of these too, guys. I have a few of these. Possibly. Stuff these in here somewhere. Possibilities are endless. Possibilities are endless. We do got to get some hairspray though. Quick tip, if you get flowers like this from Dollar Tree and they turn out like all floppy, don't go out and buy any new ones. Take some aerosol hairspray and then spray it and then let it dry. But when you spray it downward. Like you see it's going like this. Spray it downward, let it dry. Then you'll spray it this way so you can fix them like this. And then you'll spray it once again down below. And it dries fairly quick, guys. Do not throw your flowers out. I had a friend of mine who threw out so much flowers for her thing that I couldn't believe it. Because she thought they were ruined. Message retracted. All right, so like I said, I got this cute little Christmas tree, farm thing that can maybe go in here, and I could put something right in here. I don't know. So, like I said, the possibilities are endless. If I don't like these red bows, then I can make little tiny ones, which I just might make tinier bows for the little trees. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here, show you guys what you can do with a centerpiece. You can do pretty much anything for a centerpiece. Like I said, you could leave it as is. I'll just leave that on there for now. You can leave it with the trees. You can put flowers in it. You don't have to do the tree theme. You can do pretty much anything. Just let your imagination run wild, guys. And definitely tomorrow will be the day that I figure out what I'm really going to do with the centerpiece. I do want to do the lights, but I got to make sure they're the same. And the bow as well. I might want to make the bow just a little bit smaller, just because it is a smaller tree. I don't want to overpower it. Like I said, it's one good thing about using pipe cleaners, guys, is making your bows. Also, I do have a few of these trees that I got at Dollar Tree. I mean, if I do decide to go with a truck ribbon, I can put a tree on each end. Like I said, possibilities are endless, guys. I also have other types of trees too as well. So that's that for this. I'm going to set this aside for now. And once I get my house decorated and completely finished, I will do a Christmas Christmas tour, like I did my fall tour. Now, really quick, before I get off, let me clean this up a little bit. Got these little glass mirrors last year at Dollar General or Dollar Tree. I did a project for my aunts, and I had extra. So I have these cute little reindeer. The only thing I like about them is they look like they're back at each other. Like if you do it this way, they look like they're looking at each other. Or if you do it this way, one's looking back and the other one's looking back. So I was sitting here playing around earlier and I'm like, okay, how do I want to do this? I personally like it, this way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue, guys, because I'm putting it right on the bottom of their hooves. You don't want to put globs because this is a mirror. It's my daughter calling me, of course. Just, want to show you something, a quick and simple decor idea, guys. And then you put your reindeer down. Oops. And if you get glue, like on the bottom of this, nothing that a little rubbing alcohol won't fix, okay? I will be taking some rubbing alcohol to this, okay? So what I wanted to do, I got these cute little silver picks. I've seen people actually like paint these a different color. I personally love the white. I personally love it. And I wouldn't change it for nothing. All right, I heard that go flying. My dog is up there barking. Now with this, you don't have to glue it if you don't want to. You can see to the back. You can just leave it like that. They pretty much stay. Just to give it like that pretty look. In the back. And I hope nobody's coming down here and ruining my video. Something's going on upstairs. Shame on them. Also, have this pretty silver tree, which I would love to put maybe right here would be best. Let me turn this around. Nope, in the back. I think the back looks better. I wish it was a little bigger. I do have bigger ones, but I don't know where my silver ones ran to. Like I said, my poor table is in shambles because of what happened to my basement. And I just haven't had the time to come down here and fiddle-faddle with everything. All right, so I'm going to take this bow. It says love, joy, and Merry Christmas. Love, joy, and Merry Christmas. We're going to choke our deer with it. No, I'm just joking. Joking, guys. I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, we're just going to do a simple, quick shoelace bow. And around the neck. Shoelace bows are very easy to do, but they're a pain in the butt too as well. Especially when you do it this way. But you got to make sure everything's turned in pretty. This is what we're going to do, guys, because I don't like doing it this way. I rather just glue it to the neck than to maybe break my poor reindeer, and I'm going to have to cry. Okay. And you want to make it as small as possible because they are not that big of deer. They're not big at all. So you're going to want to make it as tiny as you can. I mean, if you're not, fond of making bows, I'm pretty sure you can buy them somewhere tiny. I have no idea where. Michael's might have them, and I'm struggling. Earlier, I did not struggle as bad making a measly shoelace bow. All right, so now I'm going to tug. Just want it to come undone. I don't know if I stretched it out when I did it around his neck, her neck, its neck. I'm going to attempt it. But I think this is pretty ribbon. And I think it'd be perfect. There we go. Yeah, I think it's because I stretched it out when I wrapped it around its neck. But that's okay. All right. So this is Christmas. Tomorrow we're cranking up the music. My daughter already has this planned. We're going to be hanging out in our pajamas, decorating, and cranking up Christmas music. So, why do I struggle with these shoelace bows? I don't understand. This is like not even kosher. Never. All right. That's going to have to do because I am not dealing with it. It's a shoelace bow for crying out loud. Crying out loud. See, and I want to try to make it just a little smaller just because they are tiny. And I want to add just a little bow on their little necks. Just a little bow. It's raining and cold and miserable outside. I'm in my pajamas, guys. Don't mind me. Ooh, my tree fall down. So let's put our little bow on our first deer. But as you can see, I don't care. I'm going to put it this way. Why would they make them looking backwards? I've never understood this with these ones. All right. And Wait a minute. Gotta have the bling, guys. Gotta have some bling. Look at this. We're going to put a little gem in there. Right in the middle. Like I said, this could go anywhere. It could go like on a little end table. I was going to make a centerpiece. With the other white shelf that I have with no bottom to it, but it wouldn't fit on top. But I got them to fit diagonal, and I was gonna do something like that with the glass on there because I thought it looked pretty. But I'm unsure. Like I said, I like to when I come on here, I like to have my stuff prepared, guys. I like to be able to finish what I'm doing and not do things 100 times because that's not the way I like it. So, but once my centerpiece is done, I will definitely put that on the video when I do my Christmas house tour. I will definitely put it on the video so you can see how it turned out. And with the rest, I'm not fiddling with it. I'm not stressing over this bow like I did that one. Seems like the second time's a charm. All right. A semi-charm. It's a semi-charm, but it's a bow and it'll work. Alrighty, so we're going to put that one here. Little bow. And then we're going to put another bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, 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 bling. Definitely need sleep, guys. I definitely need sleep. Alright, these little gem things, I don't even know where I got these. To be honest, I think Dollar General, and I got them last year. A lot of my stuff I got last year. My Dollar Tree has nothing. Zero, zip, nada. Absolutely nothing. I had to go there today to pick up a couple things for the house, some carpet powder. And this is when I saw these. They came 2 for $1. So I decided to grab them and do something cute with them. And that was it. They had nothing even worth buying there. And it's depressing because they have a whole crap full of fall stuff out. Literally. They have fall for years. And it's probably all going to go in the garbage, which is depressing. But they're slowly bringing out their Christmas stuff like they did their fall stuff. And it's horrible because by the time they bring out their Christmas stuff, no one's going to need it anymore. That's the sad part. It's ridiculous. So here it is. I mean, you don't have to have these if you don't want. You can keep it plain and just keep it this way. I do have a bigger silver tree someplace. I'm unsure. But I would like to add the tree in there. I do have like this cute little silver ball. You can add the little silver ball in there. No tree. I actually honestly think it turned out really cute. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet. But I do know I will be cleaning the bottom of this up with some alcohol. And it'll go somewhere tomorrow in my house. I got glue on my cup. Wow, that's crazy. So, anyways, this is done. I said I wanted to hop on. I wanted to show you a centerpiece. I really wanted to do something really quick and simple with my deer. You can also, too, guys, really quick. Like these little like beady things or whatever that you get at the Dollar Tree. I'm really not too fond of them, only because they don't they come off. Let's do a little silver tail on the end. Why not? Why not? keep it festive. Let's see if we can get one on here. That's a little hind done. I don't want to burn my... Actually, it won't go on there just because I have it too close, but that's okay. It could be a little female. No, not really. I don't want to have it like that. But anyways, I mean, like I said, you can do anything with this, guys. I think it looks absolutely pretty. Silver and gold, you know, with the white and the little bit of the little itty bitty ribbon, you know, on their little necks. But I think it turned out cute. You know, anything to, you know, decorate your house on a budget. I mean, not everybody in this world can buy $500 vases, let's say. It don't work that way. I mean, even if I was rich, I think I would never buy a vase for $500 or a lot of these things people buy that are outrageously expensive for Christmas decorations. But anyways, I am going to get off. I'm going to clean up my mess a little bit, and I'm going to go upstairs and watch a movie and relax. It's actually 8:28. Hopefully I'll be able to go to bed at a decent time tonight. But you guys have a blessed night, and I will be on tomorrow. Please like, share, and subscribe. Everybody have a blessed day or blessed evening. Come on in.